Happy Friday to everybody out there on the internet. Say hello to Kenny directing the show this morning. We've had some ghosts in the machine today.
Yeah.
Talk about technical problems. It was a Friday.
Yeah, it was a little stressful coming in. The weather system was down. I called WSI. They're the company we work with. They're amazing.
Yeah.
Then they started saying these things that weren't working that in my 6 years of using the program, I didn't know how to fix. So then thankfully our engineers came in, our IT guys. We love Joe. He's the best, and he helped fix it.
That's how you know things were going to go wrong today.
Traffic was down too.
Yeah, because traffic was down too for a second.
It's all
yeah.
connected.
Just one of those things. It's Friday. The ghosts in the studio just decide things aren't going to work right, and we got to deal with it. We got live television to do.
And because it's cold in here. Did you hear me earlier?
Yeah, you may have heard. The attentive listeners may have heard her in the open going, it's cold in here. I like it cold in here, though.
Well, because you have a suit on, so it's different.
I also sweat a lot. I don't like being sweaty on TV.
Hey, it's hot outside. What do you expect?
So usually we start this 12 Today After Show with a call out to you, the viewers, in the comment section here on Facebook. And we usually give you a topic to talk about, but we figure because it's Friday and we all want to be a little loose and have some fun, you talk about whatever you want.
Yeah.
Hit us up. The phone lines are open. It's like talk radio in here. Open phone Friday. Whatever you want to talk about, let's talk about it. Anything yet? A lot of hellos. Good morning to Ed and Teresa and Sheila. Thank you for popping in.
Mark's giving us the forecast.
Sunny and 100 degrees out here in Phoenix.
He's right.
It's going to be more than 100 today, right?
Unfortunately, we're looking at 105. This is that time of year where I love living in Arizona, by the way. I'm from here. This is my home. I'm happy to be here. But I just get so ticked off because the rest of the nation's starting to pull out boots and they're cooling off, and then we're just dying.
Not happening.
When do we start seeing the cooler temperatures?
Not till Halloween. I always say Halloween evening is when you can really start to cool off. And then, you know, it gets hot once or twice in November. By December, we're good. So we have a little ways to go.
Good morning to Jim, to Ed, to Mark, to Darla, Jasmine, Peter, Roxanne. Roxanne, what's going on for the weekend? Let me tell you what's going on this weekend. We got a lot of football, first of all. Arizona State hosting Michigan State tomorrow. A blackout out in Tempe. Yeah, there you go.
That'll be fun.
We got the Cardinals hosting Washington on Sunday, the first game of the NFL season. If you're not excited for that.
I mean, kickoff's at 1:25. I know all my friends are going out there to tailgate. They get there right when the gates open. So I think they open at 9 a.m. and they set up, and it is a big party, and it's so much fun. I'm sad I missed it.
As long as they're within stumbling distance of the gates, right?
Yeah.
Jeez. Be safe. Hey, today's National Beer Day or something like that.
Beer Lovers Day. So this is your day.
It's not for the beer, it's for me.
Yeah, I guess.
I'm going to celebrate later. Drink beer, probably. Yeah, guaranteed. Okay, so we're not getting a lot of topics to talk about. Anton talking about a Pokemon Go event coming up tomorrow. You know I'm in on that, brother.
You didn't know about that?
No, I knew about it.
Oh,
We actually made plans. We're hanging out tomorrow to do this. I got something to gripe about.
What?
So I was shopping the other day. Had to go buy groceries and a few essentials. I stopped by the deli counter. I'm not going to name the name of this establishment. By the time I'm done with this story, you might be able to guess it.
Uh-oh.
I'm at the deli counter. I get a half pound of thinly sliced turkey breast and a half pound of thinly sliced ham. I keep both in my fridge, put it in everything, sandwiches, salads, make some eggs, whatever. I asked for a half a pound, and the woman at the deli counter gets some meat together. She puts it up on the scale, and it says 0.275. And she looks at me, and she goes, "Is that all right?" And I kind of looked at her, and I was like, "Yeah, that's the right thickness." And she goes, "No, is that all right?" I said, "No, I wanted a half a pound."
Yeah.
And she kind of looks at me, and she looks down at the 0.275, and she kind of held her breath for a second, and then she called the manager over, and she goes, "Is that not a half a pound?"
Maybe she was having...
The manager's like, "No." She didn't know what the decimal equivalent of a half a pound was.
Well, I feel like the delis, though, they always just do that. They just throw some on there, and they're like, "You good with that?" And most people say yes, because you're just like, okay.
Yeah, and I would if it was even remotely close, but I mean, it's barely half of what I'd asked for. And this woman was like in her 50s and was working at the counter and didn't know the decimal equivalent of half a pound. And I just got so frustrated because I'm like, this is something that they teach like 3rd and 4th graders.
Yeah, maybe. Okay, sometimes
Okay, you guys are playing devil's advocate. Okay, hit me. Make me feel better about this.
Sometimes in life, I forget the silliest things.
Yeah, I do too.
And so maybe, and you know, and there are those moments, and then maybe she got a little stressed out, and she was under pressure, and then she was like, "Oh my gosh, now I have to call over my manager, and now I really can't remember. Oh, this is terrible."
Okay.
So maybe that's
Did you give her one of those looks where you made her feel like uncomfortable? Because you're like...
No, because I was super confused. Like, I didn't understand what It took me a minute to realize, like, what the hang-up was.
Yeah.
Like, I thought she was asking about the thickness of the... I was like, no. And then I finally realized that when she called the manager over and I could hear her kind of mumbling under her breath, like, oh, that's not right. Like, then I finally, like, it dawned on me.
If that were me, I would have just thrown some more meat on there and be like, this good?
Yeah.
This better? Tell me when to stop.
Tell me when.
You want a sample? Free sample. Anything you want.
Yeah.
And then later on, I'm checking out with my groceries, right? And we were ringing everything up, and the milk that I bought had a hole in the bottom, apparently. There's milk everywhere.
Yeah.
And the woman at the register goes, your milk has a hole in it. And I was like, oh, well, put it aside then. She goes, you don't want it? Hell no, I don't want milk with a hole in the bottom. What am I going to do with it? Just spill milk all over my car at 100-degree heat? Like, no, I don't want it. Why would I want it? What, do you have milk tape in the back? Like, if you're going to wrap it up.
I'm starting to think it might be your fault. We had all the computer issues.
All his negative energy, right? He's like, I had a bad experience at the grocery store.
We need to get you to National Beer Day or whatever you said it is.
Yeah,
Roxanne says she's celebrating IPA. Sheila's excited about Beer Day too. Apparently, Leopard and Journey are having a concert in Phoenix. That's awesome.
I need to see Journey. I still have not, and it is on my bucket list.
Joey texted us this morning, the Text Team 12 app. He goes, Paul, you should be eating a half pound of anything. Preach, Joey. The key is to eat it very slowly, all right?
Brian said, well, she shouldn't be at the deli counter then. Well, I don't know.
I know. Why do we not have family dinners like back in the day, asked Bobby. Do you blame technology? Yeah, technology, schedules.
Schedules. I think schedules are a huge part of it. Yeah. That's what kills us at home. It's a bummer.
All right, we're asking you open topics. Get in the comment section. Let us know what you want to chat about on this Friday. In the meantime, in case you missed it, if you didn't watch 12 Today from 4:30 to 7 a.m. this morning, we had a whole lot of fun. Monica Garcia was out at Chase Field this morning, and she did a lot of cool stuff, but she also came up just short in one of the activities she tried. Check this out. Monica Garcia is at Chase Field this morning, where fans can swing for some prizes. Don't hurt yourself, Monica.
No, Paul. I'm Mexican. I have a lot of experience with this, okay? Every single birthday party, I always missed. Okay, so yes, Hispanic Heritage Day is tomorrow. They're going to have a lot of fun activities, including the piñata. I'm coming for you. So yes, I'm going to go for it. Disclaimer, parents, this is a plastic bat. Okay, so if I don't jack this up, which I want to, it's because it's plastic. Okay, where's the wooden bat?
We're already starting with the excuses, huh? Go ahead.
Okay. Okay, gotta get it. Is there really something inside here? Okay, how am I doing? Am I doing okay?
It's awesome. You gotta go a little harder.
Where is the intern with the wooden bat? Any tips?
I think it's all in the angle there. There we go. Yep.
All right, Monica, we'll check back with you tomorrow.
You can do it! You can do it!
That's great.
Just tackle it. Come on, Monica.
You feel better,
Maybe we ought to try pitching. Can we put you on the mound?
This is what I did when I was a kid. There we go. Yes! Mexican candy. All right. See you guys. I'm going to keep at this.
Yeah. You talked up a big game. Yeah, she said I'm Mexican. I know how to hit a piñata. Apparently, she needs some work, some practice again.
Get in the gym this weekend. That's what you need to be doing.
The thing is, last year for Hispanic Heritage Day, they went through like 3 piñatas. So those kids were like tearing them apart. Mm-hmm.
That's tough with a plastic bat, though.
Yeah.
What else are we doing for Hispanic Heritage Day? I know we got a whole lot of fun stuff in store.
So it's taking place tomorrow at Chase Field. And so they have a big fiesta going on from 2 to 5. And they're going to have a beer garden. You should check it out. You're not too far from there. They're going to have music.
You're going to just have me drunk all weekend?
Yeah, why not? It's the weekend.
Beer and lunch meat. There you go.
They have great Mexican food. They're going to have dancers. It's just a big old fiesta, so it's going to be a great time, and it's free. So it's free. You don't even have to be going to the game to go to the fiesta. And then after that, the first 20,000 fans to head inside Chase Field to get the Ketel Marte Luchador bobblehead. And this is one of a kind. Like, this isn't your typical bobblehead. I don't even think there is another Luchador bobblehead anywhere.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, so make sure you get your hands on one of these. First 20,000 fans. It's going to be packed, so make sure you get there early. They're also going to have the piñata for the kids during the game at La Terraza.
Yeah, I like it when you say that.
Yeah, and they were showing us all the great Mexican foods. They're going to have tortas and Sonoran hot dogs and carne asada tacos. So and look at this. Look how unique this bobblehead is. Seriously, it is amazing. Like, you want to add this to your collection. Like,
Okay,
It'll
so it's
stand out.
really impossible to get those things. So how early do you think people need to go to get those? Because the lines are just ridiculous.
Really, we have
What's your
people
tips?
waiting around the ballpark.
Right.
Yeah, like they'll probably even be there before 2 o'clock before the fiesta starts. Yeah.
And it's going to be hot. So.
It's hard, I know.
Bring an umbrella with you to stay cool in that line.
So Sheila and Kaylin are asking for kids stuff to do this weekend. I mean, this is pretty cool for the kids for sure. I don't have kids, so I can't plan for kids.
I think splash pads are going to be your best bet this time of year because it's still so hot. Check out the zoo. They have splash pads there. I know it's warm, but you can get there really early in the morning. They have those early hours. You know what? If you go on Groupon, I don't know if you guys use that at all, but they have a great deal at the Children's Museum here in downtown Phoenix. And if you haven't been yet, that is so fun for kids of all ages.
That's pretty cool. I think we have a things to do on our website too, guys. If you go to 12news.com right now and just look up things to do, I think that we have a bunch of stuff that you might find for your kids. Good morning to George. Good morning to JM. I know Monica, it's not her fault. And she did find a way to get the candy out of there.
She did. So the thing with the McDonald's is once they break, it's so funny because seriously, the kids run and charge after the candy, and the goal is to swoop as many as you can in your little area so you can put it in your bag. So just in case you guys are going tomorrow and you've never hit a piñata, that is the goal. You run as soon as the candy comes out.
And bring knee pads.
Yeah.
Elbow pads.
You can slide
maybe a
all
helmet.
up in there. Yeah.
All right,
Also,
Vanessa.
sorry,
Yeah,
for the
go
game tonight, we're having a fireworks show. So it's the last one of the season. So if you're heading out to the game, make sure you stick around after to experience the last fireworks show.
I'm glad you told me about that because I live downtown, and the first fireworks show that I experienced when I moved here, it sounds like World War III outside of your window. So thank you for preparing me for the impending fireworks show.
So that's
Let's get to some fresh squeezed juice, shall we?
Okay, so I guess they didn't realize how many people love their pizza or how many people needed an excuse for a tattoo. Domino's in Russia had to end its Get a Domino's tattoo and get free pizza for life promotion because too many people did it.
No way.
Listen to this. They had to stop at 350 people. Otherwise, they'd run out of cash. Are you serious?
Would you get a tattoo
For pizza for life.
of anything for free stuff for life?
Can you put it anywhere you want? I mean, like hide it.
Yeah,
so that it's not.
see
Well,
it.
it looks like arms and legs are both
Oh,
in
I
play
like
here.
that one.
Because Domino's has a bomb gluten-free pizza, so yeah, I would get that somewhere where I could still go to work and not have to worry about it to get that free for life.
You know I would do that for Olive Garden. I'd do the breadstick.
Yeah, yes, you would. You know, if you're covered in ink and you got a bunch of tattoos, adding the Domino's logo is really not going to make much of a difference.
So how lucky are those 350 people? Now they get pizza
They're
for
set.
life. That is amazing.
I mean, it's probably not healthy. Like, that'd be my fear if I got anything for life, right? Like, oh, I'm just going to be morbidly obese now because I can get free pizza anytime I want it. Like, the reason I don't eat pizza all the time is because it costs money. Like, I can't afford to eat pizza every night.
I'd be running on the treadmill eating it at the same time, so I wouldn't feel as guilty.
If you could get a tattoo of anything to ensure that it was free for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Man, you know what I really miss being gluten-free? Like good Chinese food. I really can't find that anywhere. P.F. Chang's is the best, so I would get a Chinese food tattoo.
Okay.
I know, it's
You're
kind of
going
random,
Olive
right?
I would go to the Olive Garden, yeah. Or what about, can I put money on my body and get free money for life?
I don't think so. No.
I would do that. Yeah, a heartbeat.
A froyo.
Again, slippery slope. Gonna end up being really fat. All right, how about a little extra shot, something we can expect coming up next week on 12 Today.
12 News is everything Arizona, and we're taking you everywhere from A to Z starting on Monday. We are celebrating Gilbert, my hometown, and Queen Creek, and we want to see your photos. Share them with us using the hashtag #Beyond12 and everything Arizona.
Sweet. All right, and on Monday, we're heading to Chicago for a look behind the scenes of your favorite Chicago shows on NBC. We're talking Chicago Fire, Chicago PD. Crystal is packing her bags and hanging out on the set. And we told her if there was any hot single guys to let us know.
Yes,
because some of those actors are really good looking.
She does a great job with it.
Yes, and she gets to be on the red carpet and experience the whole thing. She's amazing.
Crystal was filling in for Jimmy on Monday through Wednesday this week, and she was talking about going out and doing these trips and what fun it is for her. Like, you get access on those junkets that you don't get anywhere else.
Right. And just the shows that you get to see that are coming up and new. And
so back to the tattoo.
Okay, please.
George said free gas. So he put a tattoo.
Like a Shell logo or something? Yeah, that'd be cool.
Mine would be Costco. Because I get my gas at Costco. It's supposed to be cheaper, right? I think.
it is.
All right, guys. You don't want to talk to us today.
Oh, it's Friday. Everybody's ready to
Everyone's like, I'm not even
get
at
the
work
weekend
today.
started. Yeah.
Jimmy Q yesterday kept telling me, he's like, hey, call in sick. Just call in sick. Call in sick. You deserve a day off. Call in sick. I was like, God, Jimmy, I can't. I got my extra point and stuff to do. And then we got the email last night that Jimmy called in sick.
Yeah.
Funny guy.
Yeah.
Hey, Paul, why don't you call? Oh, you're not going to do? Well, I guess I will.
He said he was feeling achy.
Yeah.
That's what he said.
He gave me a heads up around about 10 a.m. that he was getting the chills, and I said, okay, none of us need any of that.
Yeah.
Flu's already going around, which is a little bit freaky. So,
do you think it's from working the night shift? I mean, he had the whole night shift this week.
It's tough. I think his wrist is sore too.
Well, he did nights, day, and then morning, and when you do that, it just messes you up. So, but
if you don't
He'll
get
be
a
back
lot
on
of
Monday.
sleep, you'll get sick.
Hope you guys get some sleep this weekend. Have a few beers on my behalf. I'll see you downtown tonight, everybody. Thank you for tuning in to the 12 Today After Show. We do this every Monday through Friday at 7:30 a.m. right here on this Facebook page. Sending love your way. Be good, people.
Go D-backs, go ASU, go Cardinals. It's a big sports weekend. Woo!